Mayor and City Council members. My name is Jesse Beltran. I'm the president of the International Center Against the Abuse of Covert Technologies. Our organization was formed in 2010 in Sacramento, California for the purpose to bring awareness to the general public and legal systems around the world about serious human rights abuses with regards to the utilization of remote influencing technologies. My colleagues and co-speakers today hopefully will get John Hall, who was the author of Guinea Pigs, Technologies of Control, which have been sent to each of you and signed. I also have Dr. Edward Spencer, who's a neurologist from Yale School of Medicine, and Ben Colson, who is a PhD in psychology and therapist and co-author of a book about PTSD. I myself am a retired Sacramento City fire paramedic and a recent graduate of HMI and do provide therapy to victims. In 2010, I met Dr. Hall, and when meeting him, I discovered this phenomenon, and I asked why wasn't anything being done about this. He said it's because of the symptomology. If everyone went through traditional medicine and complained about what they were experiencing, they would be railroaded into the mental health institutions. The fact of the matter is this is affecting all demographics of society, the poor, the rich, the elite. I see victims on a monthly basis and hear from hundreds of people every week. I currently have over 23,000 correspondents from victims not only within here in the United States, but around the world. What we have discovered is that there are hot pockets within the United States where there are victims that are being exposed to these type of technologies, and as our speakers continue to speak, they will explain to you how that has developed. Currently, the hotspots are New York, Florida, Chicago, Texas, and California. Unfortunately, in California, the East Bay has the highest amounts of victims that we have collected on our database within our study within our organization. This is why we are currently here today. Sir. Okay, thank you.
Dr. John Hall. Dr. John Hall.
Electronically not here, right?
Yeah, Dr. Hall is unable to be reached right now, so we're going to have Dr. Edward Spencer here. Okay.
Mr. Mayor, City Council,
did Dr. Edwards sign up to speak? Okay.
Thank you for attacking this very difficult problem. And there are a lot of people around the world, especially in Europe, where I attended a council just recently in November, who thank you. I'm a retired neurologist. I attended Stanford University, Yale University, and a residency at the University of California in San Francisco. I've studied this sort of problem for a period of time, and it's been a mystery to me why medicine in general does not approach this and study the multitude of documents that are out there. But this is the case. And I won't answer this for you because this is an ongoing study, ongoing problem. This is really a intense technology, essentially what might be described as EEG heterodyning, that the entire electrical activity of a human brain can be captured in this supercomputer and certainly processed and then put back into someone else. It's science fiction, but it's not. Unfortunately, it's not science fiction. So naturally, this is difficult. So this is, the technology is incredible, but basically this is a moral problem, an ethical problem. This is a violation of the golden rule, any ethics or anything that's decent. And this is a major thing to consider. It's also a violation of our constitutional rights. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. And to bring it back down to Richmond, I know there are a lot of targeted individuals here, and the police encounter them and attempt to understand this and help them. The medical community is hobbled by not having a differential diagnosis. In many of the psychiatric disorders, they should say, rule out psychotronic illness or disorders, but they don't. So they can't face it at all. Thank you.
Ben Collinson.